Hi everyone, it's me. I'm back to report on that making of the Human Nature song. First of all, I must say that I am a terrible person at documenting the stuff that I'm making. It just turns out that when I'm doing my stuff, I turn out like just I keep doing, and eventually, oh my god, I did the whole thing. I didn't film anything. So without much, I just wanted to show right now what I'm doing is I'm recording one channel, which is just the guitars, so that I can apply just the effects that I want just to the guitars, as opposed to when I was recording before. I was actually recording the entire thing playing back live, so I couldn't do any specific effects to anything. Plus, I didn't want to. I just wanted to show raw how it is if you just record the song, play straight from the YMK. This is more into like production kind of value. So without much, the first thing that I work, like right now, you will see there are 3 channels recording here, and they're the guitar. So basically, this is being transmitted via MIDI to the keyboard down there, and I just caught a very bad time to show that. So I'm gonna go back there in a minute. So the first thing I do is regarding this is that all of these guitars were basically a single track. And I kind of split into the muted and the clean guitar because some notes kind of have a sustain, like we're gonna hear in a few seconds. So I wanted to make sure that they play properly, like this, instead of just playing with the muted sound. So now this is how it look like. Right now it's just playing one channel. Live on the YMK. So anyway, once I'm done recording this, I'm gonna have like recording for each one of these tracks, and then I go into the mixing process. So once this is done, I'll come back and continue presenting the video. Okay, yeah, so as you will see now, I have recorded every single track from the keyboard. So if I can just go ahead and play each track individually and assign specific effects to them and all that kind of stuff. Over here you're gonna see that all the MIDI tracks are now muted so that they don't play at the same time as this is playing, otherwise you just get everything double. And each track now has been assigned to a mixer track. And I kind of I kind of went ahead and did what I said that I should not be doing. It's just like I keep mixing little titty bitties here and there, and it just turns out that when I noticed, I should have actually been recording as I was mixing, but it's just like so not intuitive for me because I just keep going on the flow. So anyway, I pull up the mixer here, and this is basically how you will see each track here has been routed to one of those, and I kind of color coded them so that it's easier to mix. This track actually, this is the only one that's not going to be playing because it's the input. So right now, if I play anything on the keyboard, you actually see that one will move, but we don't want to check this one anymore because we are not playing live anymore. So here I have each track, and what I did is I did one of those, try to use the features of FL Studio. So basically I put all the effects here. So here I have like reverb, a chorus, and 2 delays, and the 2 delays they're basically only used for the voice, and I will explain exactly why I use 2 delays later. So anyway, keep going here. What I did is if you look at each track here, instead of routing to the master, output, it's actually routing to this track here. So all of the tracks that are the instrumental actually route back into this, so I can control the volume of the instrumentals individually, as opposed as if I was having to, every time I want to lower one instrument, I might have to lower a bunch of them. So now I can mix all the instruments and then lower or make it louder, all the instruments at the same time, without impacting on the drums and without impacting on Michael's voice. Another thing is like some of the tracks, like the guitar, for example, will actually be feeding into the effects. And if you go and look into one of these effects, for example, the delay here, so you will see that basically it doesn't output any dry. So it doesn't repeat the sound that's getting input. It's only outputting the actual delay. So that delay then gets routed back into the master. So I could totally route this into a effects track too. This is just how I choose to do it, but I could be doing this differently if I want. For this mix specifically, I didn't think that was necessary. As for the delay, this is one of the interesting things that I don't know how it was done back in the 80s by the people who mixed the original track. Let me try to get just I need to solo this. Yeah, that works. So let me try to get just Michael's voice in one of those. Okay, and then let's see if this is the point that I want to show. Oh, don't need to record anymore. If they say why? Exactly. You hear how the why kind of reverberates and reflects, echoes a little bit. So when I was listening to this song, I kind of noticed that Michael's voice have an early echo, which is lower than the second echo. And I tried to play as much as I could with the settings on the delay plugin, but I could not find a way to reproduce this. So the way I did is basically I just fed it to 2 delay channels. Let me see if I can pull up that one back. Oh, there we go. And then basically one delay. So the first delay will have the first delay will have a reflection time that's faster, and this one will have a reflection time that's a little slower. So as an effect, you get one. I can lower the volume of the quick delay first, and then this one will have a louder volume, this one will have a louder volume on the output. I think I control those basically on the volumes that I get here. I think if I click yes. So these 2 volumes are slightly different, so that I get one of them coming a little louder. And then when I play, basically the tempo here is 2 bars and the tempo here is 4 bars. So essentially the second reflection of this one is going to coincide with the reflection of this one. And because I made it a ping pong, which means the first echo goes to the right, the right, and then the second echo to the left, I made this like a reverse. So the first echo here will be on the right, and then the next echo will be on the left, which will be coincide with this louder echo, which starts on the left. So as an effect, you get a kind of they don't conflict, the 2 delays don't conflict with each other. So you get this effect. Say why? Tell them that it... Okay, another thing that I did is basically on the is it? Yeah, most of the effects. For example, the piano. Let's pull it up. And then I want, okay, and I want to solo the electric pianos. Okay, there you go. So right now, I'll just play this this track. So as you can see, it sounds very nice and very neat, but I had to add a chorus because the YMK original output doesn't have any kind of effect on it. So this is how it would sound originally. And you will notice the difference that the chorus make when I add it right now. And then I add the echoes. So this kind of effects, I kind of try to balance the amount of effect to each track so that I don't overwhelm, get too many effects on the recording, because too much effects can also sound terrible. And mixing is a work that takes just days and days and days. And like I said, I did a very poor job on documenting what I'm doing because I've been doing this since last week. But it's one of those things that the way I do is I will record a little bit. I will record and then mix a little bit and listen until I'm satisfied with it. Then I'll let it sit. I'll go play some video game. I'll go, I don't know, listen to Dream Theater, whatever. It's something to basically take my mind out of what I was used to listen. Then I will get the song and play again, but rather than playing here on my computer with the speakers, for example, I may use the headset. Then make adjustments, then listen on the speaker again and see if it's still good, then make adjustments, then take a break, then I'll record and play on my car and see if I think that's something that needs to be changed. So I'll go there, make those changes, then listen again on the speakers, on the headset, on the car. And I keep just like trying to rotate, trying to play it in as much different configurations of speakers, including the phone speakers, which basically kills all the bass. But it gives you a good idea how things will sound on a bad system, right? Because not everyone have hi-fi systems out there that can play all the notes and all the response to all the frequencies. So you kind of want to make it sound good everywhere. And that's why studio monitors have like a very flat output that it might not sound beautiful, ideal, perfect, but the idea is that everything that will sound good on studio monitors will sound good everywhere. I do happen to have studio monitors here in my desktop PC downstairs. And from time to time, I will take the recording there and play over there and make my notes and then come back and change a little bit and keep making these changes until I'm satisfied with it. So all of that said, I think basically I got to the result in which I'm happy with. I wouldn't say this is the same quality that you will hear if this has been mixed on a professional studio, or more importantly, by a professional, which I'm far from professional regarding being a mixer, a person that does mixing. But I have a sense of what I think it's good, and I think based on the people that I show this recording to, a lot of people say that it was sounding good. They couldn't notice any problem with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead with my instincts, and I'm gonna post the track, the finished track, on the next video. I'm actually gonna link this video on the description and somewhere around here on the tag on the video. And I hope you all enjoy. And then again, I'm sorry that I did not document it as I was recording and mixing every single track, but that also could be a little tedious for most people. I have in mind another song that I want to do for the future, one from the Super Nintendo, one from Chrono Trigger, the boss theme. um, I'll do what I can to remember to record the process, the whole process, so then I can just go and edit the video and show the highlights. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Please, if you like this video, thumbs up, share to the people who think they might be interested in this, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye bye.